Ladies and gentlemen, what a match for you. The Dynasty reunited possibly for one night only, taking on Kai and the legendary Great Muta. I got chills.
Son of Giant is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 419 pounds, the team of the Professional Scott Lost and Joey Ryan.
Joey Ryan and Scott Lost, former Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Tag Team Champions, taking on.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 453 pounds, the team of Kai and the Great Muta!
Great Muta, a true legend of professional wrestling. The fans here on their feet. They cannot wait for this match. Kai, of course, a young member of the All Japan Pro Wrestling roster. He is here at the as a student of the Great Muta, and what better man is there to learn from than one of the most methodical, one of the most devious thinkers in professional wrestling.
I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking that Kai is just some young kid, but here's the thing: when the Great Muta brings you along, when the Great Muta decides that you're good enough to be your partner, you know you are a special talent. I'm interested to see Muta, almost just as interested to see Kai in that ring.
Now, I am very surprised that Great Muta is starting off this match. Usually, he would, defer, let Kai do the feeling out of the Dynasty. But Great Muta, the Poison Fog! Great Muta showing the crowd just how many weapons he has at his disposal, and showing the Dynasty. You know, I talked about how methodical he is, how devious he is. That is psychological warfare in its fullest right there. That mist can spray out at Joey Ryan or Scott Lost at any moment. And that is something that they have to keep in the back of their mind for the duration of this match. Oh, look at that, Muta after being taken down, single leg takedown on Scott Lost.
Agile Muta obviously came a long way, both of these guys, from all the way from the Orient. So you gotta wonder if that kind of the jet lag and whatnot is on that. But a professional like Great Muta doesn't have to worry about such minuscule things.
I hear they make rugs there.
Oh, and tea.
All the tea in China for
Better
this
than
match.
Boston.
Right.
So Scott Lost isn't right here.
Now Scott Lost, of course, from San Diego, California. Davey Richards, joining us at the commentary booth to observe this match. Davey Richards is interested in what is going on here in this matchup, just as we all are, to see how the Dynasty combats Great Muta. I mean, his reputation definitely precedes him. That side headlock takeover on Scott Lost, very slow, very methodical wrestling by the Great Muta.
He's one of the most methodical, one of the most technically proficient wrestlers. He's been wrestling for so long now. He's still, he's not a legend. He's a guy who can still go, he can still make it happen. He's one of the greatest. That's
right. Very recently held the All Japan Triple Crown. Has been multiple-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion, IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champion. Great Muta has held just about every honor that you can in Japan, every title. And for him to be here in the ring has definitely got to be. It's got to make Scott Lost think twice about what he's doing. But so far, it doesn't look like Scott Lost has missed a step.
Scott Lost has definitely stepped up his game here, and you really have to when you're wrestling with a legend. But
Muta, you can see he's skipping over the language barrier, telling Knox that Lost was pulling on the mask of the Great Muta. Or is that face paint? I can't even tell. Is that a facial deformity?
It's Hollywood is what it is. Japanese Hollywood.
This Muta.
And this is Hollywood.
Sorry. Because Tornado's from Hollywood, Alabama. So.
But I mean, it was the Japanese version of what Hollywood would be over there. I don't know what it is.
Bollywood? Jollywood? Jollywood. There we go. There we go. Jollywood.
Or
Japallywood. I think Jollywood.
Okay, good. All right, here we go. Kai's in the ring now with Joey Ryan.
And this is many fans' first exposure to Kai, but if you have not seen this young man, he can hold his own with the best junior heavyweights in all of Japan and all of America for that matter. Kai, of course, is part of the not the Champion Carnival, the junior title league, whatever it's called now.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks for bailing me out. I don't know why I expected it.
Right? Come on.
But Kai,
everybody knows I'm the Japanese expert here in this.
Kai has had some tremendous encounters with Shuji Kondo, with Kaz Hayashi, with actually Super Crazy as well. And so he has spent a lot of time in Mexico, so he is not just a student, or just not a product of the Japanese dojo, not the All Japan dojo. He has spent quite a bit of time in Mexico, so I mean, he is very well versed. And Joey Ryan, of course, is, I would think anybody watching this DVD probably very, look at Joey. Joey's about to circle to his right, but just realized that that caged animal, that caged monster, barely caged monster on the ring apron, waiting that could just lash out at any moment.
You never know what Muta's gonna do. He's crazy.
He might be the Super Crazy, the real Super Crazy.
Right?
He is so unpredictable, so volatile. But look at this, what a display as Kai just cartwheels over Joey Ryan. Back elbow from Joey. Took the wind out of Kai. Joey, a little strut and a little rub of his own. Kai sends Joey back into the ropes. Joey Ryan blocks. Oh, look at that swinging neck breaker. Kai telegraphed that, and now Scott Lost tags in.
Joey very cocky there, didn't even bother to bring his opponent to his corner.
It looks like the Dynasty has not missed a step. These two men, Joey Ryan and Scott Lost, has had quite. Oh, look at this! Kai just reversing Scott Lost after Scott spent all that time posturing to the crowd.
And now his time. There. Look at that.
Kai giving Scott a little show.
No need to be lost in translation. It's translated every way.
Oh, and look at this. Great Muta tags in, and Scott has got to be sick of seeing the Great Muta.
Heads up.
Flashing elbow. Right into the sternum. Perfection by the Great Muta. Just pulling Scott Lost over toward the corner. Oh, look at that, just wrenches Scott Lost knee, and again wrenches it.
Looking over that leg of Scott Lost, you know they can only hopefully mean one thing to these fans.
Dragon screw.
I'd like to see that, I'm sure.
And look at this, STF. Step over to hold face lock, applied expertly by the Great Muta. Scott Lost, you know, I was impressed by how well he was doing when he was in there with Muta, but I think he might have underestimated Kai. He started talking about how great Scott Lost suplex was, and then Kai gave Kai a moment of clarity, and he reversed it.
Again, could have been the game plan. These All Japan guys, Muta, maybe he knew what was going on. You know, if he came in a little weaker, let Kai come in. Maybe Lost would only assume how well he could take over Kai, and then all of a sudden Kai's back on top, and he's ready for Muta.
Look at Joey Ryan. I believe there might be a little brown spot on the back of Joey Ryan's trunks, as Muta just. He faked the mist, the poison fog over in the corner, but Joey Ryan, I think he's still breathing hard. He's still got some goosebumps after that one.
Fake mist is almost just as good as the real mist at this point. Not a weapon here.
Not to be confused with Stephen King's The Mist, where everybody dies at the end, but then they're saved after they die.
Right. No, not
spoiler alert.
What? The hit? The thing?
Wasn't that the one with the class? Spine buster by Kai, and now he's got Scott hooked up. Could be going for the Boston Crab.
Maybe some revolutions here.
Boston Tea Party Crab.
Yeah, there it is.
Up and over, all the tea in China. The weight of it coming down on the back of Scott Lost.
All the tea in Japan.
I can't tell them apart.
Hey.
Except for the Great Muta. He's colorful.
Right.
Oh, look at that, Joey Ryan. A hard right hand, but Kai doesn't. Oh, that just pissed off Kai, and now he's wrenching back further on Scott Lost. Joey Ryan just kicked Kai off. And some great teamwork here by the Dynasty. These two men are thought to have gone their separate ways, especially after the singles match they had in late 2009.
Well, I don't know, Excalibur, that's so much teamwork as just making sure his opponent or his partner's not losing the match.
Very true. I mean, you know, it remains to be seen how well they work together down the line. But right now, Kai and the Great Muta, a lot of tagging in. This is not at all how I expected this match to go. Muta, I think he's just playing games with Scott. He just tripped him and didn't do anything.
It's interesting. Again, you can't question anything the Great Muta does, though.
There's a method to his madness, and look at this Dragon Screw just ripped Scott Lost down.
That's an ACL tear if I ever seen one.
And Scott Lost clutching at his knee. Great Muta.
Grapevine.
He's got Scott lost the single leg hold, but Scott is dangerously close to his corner, dangerously close to Joey Ryan. But I'm not sure Joey wants to get in there and mix it up with Muta.
He's throwing these
you know, it seems like
dragon screw legs. Sorry.
no, I was gonna say it seems like Scott is ready. He's ready to take on Muta. He's not in awe of his legend, but Joey Ryan very, very aware of the legend of Great Muta, very aware of the you know, of what Great Muta brings to the table. You know the other thing too. Joey Ryan grew up. He watched WWF and WCW. Scott Lost only watched WWF. He's never seen a Great Muta match before in his life. So I don't think he knows what he's getting into there.
He didn't even know who he was actually. Apparently.
So, you know, I mean, if he didn't wrestle Bret Hart, Scott Lost doesn't know who he was.
Great. That's a fun fact.
That's right. Oh, look at that double knees by Kai. Kai showing off great speed and great power. Body slam Scott Lost down.
Now Kai is a Jewish letter.
It's a Hebrew letter, not a Jewish letter.
Do you think that's what he's named after?
I think so. A lot of Jews in Japan. Oh, diving foot stomps by Kai. Kai didn't want to go all the way to the top rope. Muta warned him that those chandeliers do hang a little low, but I think Kai could have very safely executed that maneuver.
Could be, maybe Muta's the only one allowed to go in the top rope in this tag team, as he's known for that moonsault.
Very, very true. There could be a hierarchy on the Japanese team that we just do not know about.
I asked them. I went back and asked these guys, you know, if there's anything they'd like to know. I did some scouting before, and I couldn't understand what they were saying. So,
look at this Muta just bouncing on the corner. Joey Ryan comes in, takes down Kai with the clothesline, takes down Kai with the back elbow, and now bringing Kai up to his feet. Joey Ryan reversed. He does a Frankensteiner by Joey Ryan. And a drop kick. And look at this, Great Muta. Boot to the midsection.
We don't care.
Jawbreaker by Joey Ryan on the Great Muta. Drop kick by Joey Ryan.
Do a Hurricane Rana.
Give Rick Knox a Hurricane Rana, Joey Ryan. Look at this, Scott Lost after a brief respite on the corner. Comes in, soul butt to the midsection. Round kick to the back of the head. 2 count, Kai able to kick out.
And so far, kind of back and forth here. The Californians will put up a good fight.
Firing in 3 consecutive elbows to Scott Lost, but Kai puts on the brakes and a Gamangiri of his own. The Gabagoo, as Colt Cabana would like it to be forever known.
Gabagola.
And now Great Muta. Oh, receiving end of a boot from Joey Ryan. Boot to the side of the face. Scott Lost. Ace Crusher! Wow! Scott Lost out of nowhere with that Ace Crusher. Knocks Kai off the ring apron, and the Dynasty looks like they have not lost a step. Great Muta just went down in a heap.
Lost telling Joey to do something.
Oh!
That danger sign, that caution sign, and look out behind you, Scott Lost. I got a bad feeling about this one.
Scott Lost turned his back on the most dangerous man in professional wrestling. Oh, Scott Lost with that back elbow. Catches Muta, and now Rick Knox.
Have none of that.
Piso Mojado! The Poison Fox! Super kick! Shining Wizard! 1, 2, 3! Kai and the Great Muta come away with a hugely impressive victory over Scott Lost and Joey Ryan.